Fellow Nigerians, I'm here to remind our peaceful protesters to remain law-abiding citizens throughout the protest. We are coming out to show the government the true state of affairs of Nigerians, not to make life more difficult for our people than it is already. We are coming out to show the government they are failing in delivering their primary responsibilities to the country and its citizens. We will remind them they promise to make life better for all Nigerians, not just a minority few in positions of power. And we will be demanding they focus on solving root cause issues by doing the basics so the country can strive and the citizens can strive. Any policy that adds to the hardship of our people should be accompanied by another policy that will cushion the effects of that policy. The removal of fuel subsidy would not have been so disastrous if the government has provided an alternative in making CNG available across Nigeria with subsidized kits for Nigerians. We demand the government cut costs of governance and wasteful spending and channel the resources towards developing Nigerians by investing in education. We also demand the government to put an end to palliative scam. It has not helped ease the sufferings of Nigerians in any way whatsoever. The money the government has been wasting in the name of palliatives and enriching a minority few in power should have been used to resolve root cause issues permanently. Nigerians are not beggars. Stop desperately trying to make them that. As we speak, we have about 5 million acutely malnourished children in the north alone, millions more across the country, most of which have been driven out from their homes and communities due to insecurity. These are Nigerians who are predominantly seasoned farmers, who grow what they eat and sell the rest to gain monetary value or other expenses. I have spoken to countless of them, and if you ask many of them, they will tell you 99% of them will prefer having a safer environment to farm, do business and survive, instead of giving them food that cannot last them for a week or less, or giving them money that loses value as the sun rises. Stop the palliative scam and end insecurity across Nigeria, and see how it will automatically help our people and the economy positively. With all due respect to our governors and religious leaders, Nigeria has always been a praying nation. But prayers alone does not change the situation of a country or bring about prosperity. Prayers must be backed and followed by actions and hard work. Just as the saying goes, heaven help those who help themselves. That is why our politicians don't just buy forms during elections and go home and pray. They equally come out and campaign for us to vote them. Please, they should stop insulting the intelligence of Nigerians by telling us to go and pray. And if any politician in this country is only in his office to pray for change without putting in the work and actions to deliver good governance Nigerians deserve, We call on that politician to humbly resign and go home and pray. Let those who know the values of actions, hard work, and prayers lead us in changing Nigeria and bringing about prosperity we need and want. We are happy the government have shown Nigerians and the world that Nigerians can come out peacefully and protest without violence or anyone getting killed or properties getting destroyed. We did say no to protest, where the government mobilized security and resources to peaceful protesters. Inshallah, we will be doing the same, and the government should live up to their responsibilities and secure protesters who are just demanding for a Nigeria that works for all Nigerians. As I have said time and time again, we all have a role to play, not just for protests, but for the Nigeria of our dreams. Play your role. No amount of effort is too small. By the end of the day, it is our accumulated efforts that will make a difference. If you have health issues, stay at home and impact from there. As you can see, due to a life-threatening injury, I am forced to use our ancestral staff to move around. But it doesn't stop me from crossing the Red Sea and mountains if necessary for my country, Nigeria, and the future generations to come. When Nigerians pour to the streets, we will see which peaceful protest truly represents the reality of Nigerians. Before the government came to power, we were having over 133 million Nigerians living in multidimensional poverty. That is about 60% of our population. As we speak, cost of living has gone up massively, and currently calculations are saying the percentage is about 80% of Nigerians are living in abject poverty and multidimensional poverty. This is unacceptable for a country as rich and blessed with human and natural resources like Nigeria. We cannot continue like this and expect peace and true development to take place in Nigeria. That is why we call on the government to act fast and change the trajectory of Nigeria. Our attention also has been drawn to the actions and wordings of some influencers that are claiming to be with the people in this struggle, but indirectly trying to sabotage and cause division amongst Nigerians. One of which is VDM, very dark man, trying to gaslight Northerners and undermine the role they are playing in the success of this protest. Those who were paid to say no to protest by their government sponsors did that on their own accord due to their situation. And these are few Nigerians that are victims of poverty, illiteracy, and hunger. And they don't represent the interests of all Nigerians, nor the interests of their tribes. For someone like VDM, who should be enlightened enough to know the game of our politicians, it is unacceptable that he is promoting division amongst our people at this point in time. The Nigeria we are fighting for has no room for bigotry, only peace and unity. Knowing there is beauty in our diversity, we want to correct the mistakes of our predecessors that have caused divisions amongst our people, and also build a Nigeria where the lives of Nigerians and the development of Nigerians are equally important. A country where equity and justice are embedded in our core values. Welfare and protection of lives and properties of Nigerians is not just written in the Constitution, but the reality of our people. A working Nigeria for all Nigerians is what we desire to become as a nation. Is that too much to ask? I ask our leaders.